All right, we are back on. Sorry for the loss of the sound. So we fixed the mic issue. We are back on. So this severe thunderstorm warning, this is for Greene, Hancock, Putnam County. But the bulk of the storm, what's causing the impacts from the storm, this is mainly for Greene County. So we're seeing some lightning strikes near Eatonton in the northern corner of Putnam County, but that's nothing to cause a severe thunderstorm. The reason why we had the severe thunderstorm warning was because of the hail core. So the hail core originally, so say 20 minutes ago, was 1.5 inches in diameter, so comparable to ping pong sized or golf ball sized. Actually very similar to what we saw in Johnson County and actually in Macon yesterday afternoon. But as the storm lost its energy, lost its fuel, the updraft got weaker, the hail core is now diminishing, and we're actually seeing that this hail core is losing its size considerably. Let's see what the current hail core size is currently at. Yep, just under 1/4 inch. So nothing too impressive. I think it's similar to a pea-sized hail. But the good thing is that the hail core is decreasing. Let's see the radar, or this is base velocity. And this just goes to show that we're not seeing any bright colors on the base velocity. The winds are minimal. And I think I just saw the polygon disappear. That means that the severe thunderstorm warning has expired, which goes along towards our thinking, because the hail core earlier, say 20 minutes ago, 1.5 inches, that's over the threshold for a severe thunderstorm warning. So now, as that hail core disappeared, diminished, well, the polygon disappears as well. So right now, this cell is just a classic classic thunderstorm that we typically see in the summertime. We see pockets of lightning. Right now, the pocket of lightning is just east of Lake Oconee. You have some lightning strikes in White Plains. In terms of Putnam County, there are some lightning strikes north of Eatonton. So anyone in Eatonton, I believe you're hearing rumbles of thunder. Hancock County had some thunderstorms towards the north. Now it seems like it's mainly rain. Sparta seeing some light sprinkles. The bulk of the rain is more towards the north of Hancock County along State Route 15 and State Route 22. Let's go big picture. Now that we don't have a severe thunderstorm warning anymore in Putnam County, let's review some of the other activity here in central Georgia. So we have a cell just north of Fort Valley, South Crawford County, having some lightning strikes over there in that cell. It just shows one lightning strike. We have some heavy rain associated with that cell. We also have another thunderstorm that is moving east. Some of the thunderstorm is in southeast of Jeffersonville, north of Danville, but the bulk of this thunderstorm is in South Wilkinson County. That's where you have a cluster of lightning strikes for the southern edge of Wilkinson County. Some showers just to the north of Dublin. Let's extend the view. And then we have that thunderstorm that caused a severe thunderstorm warning earlier today. Now it's moving east. It's just south of Kite. Still some clusters of lightning over there. So in terms of the impacts for later today, we're seeing that the thunderstorms, they're still there. However, if we compare this to 2 hours ago, it was a lot more frequent, especially off towards the west. We had a cluster of thunderstorms. Now it seems like these thunderstorms are becoming more isolated in nature. However, there is a chance that some of these thunderstorms can turn rogue and maybe cause a severe thunderstorm warning. We're still around the afternoon hour, the peak afternoon hour, where the temperatures are at their highest. So anything can happen at this period, but once the sun sets, these storms are being cut off from their fuel supply, from the heat, and that's when the activity should diminish. So we have a show in 18 minutes. Let's sign off. We have a show in 18 minutes. So Ben Jones and I, we're going to get ready for that show. But we'll have that full forecast for the 5 o'clock show and the 6 o'clock show. But as of right now, we are going to sign off. But I want to appreciate you for being patient and staying along for the ride. Thank you, and have a beautiful day.